This feature presentation is brought to you by Scone Productions. Damn it, I'm not a muffin.
Hello, I'm Michael with Scone Production, and today, Scone Productions, my apologies. Today I'm going to show you something kind of interesting. I'm going to get the 4 kings and 3 aces right there. They're in my deck face up because before the trick I wanted to have them face up. Yeah, it saves time of looking through the deck, but I can't find my 4th king. Seriously, where did it go? Oh, there it is. King of spades is very elusive, by the way. Let's square this up. Now look, I'm going to put the ace of spades, ace of diamonds, and ace of hearts on top, and the 4 kings I'm going to have in my hand. Now, have you ever noticed if you put a deck of cards away, say in a drawer, in a shelf, in a closet, that whenever you come back to play with it a couple years later, that cards are missing and you wonder why? That's because each deck comes with 4 cannibals. I mean, look, cannibal, kings, I don't know. Something a little familiar right there. Now, cannibal starts with C, but for the purpose of the trick, they are cannibals. And actually, they have tried to eat me once. I told them no, and I threatened them with the lighter, and the kings kind of backed off, but I still have to worry. Anyway, ace of hearts, he was walking around while the kings were a little bit hungry. You see they have a little mouth right there, and they eat him. You see that right there? Look, he gets eaten. The ace of hearts goes in to the king's mouth. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. He goes into the king's mouth. But then, a few minutes later, when they digest, you scratch their bellies a little bit, and actually that ace is completely vanished. Now look at this. The ace of diamonds, I have to make the little mouth. The ace of diamonds came next. You know, he was walking down the street, listening to his iPod, and then he, too, was attacked. The kings ran back, and a few minutes later, there was no evidence of that second ace. Now, the ace of spades is everybody's favorite, obviously, and it's no coincidence that it's their king's favorite too. So they actually got into a fight. The king of clubs decided, you know what, I'm going to be on top because I want to eat that ace. And then the king of spades was like, no, I'm going to be the one who eats it. But then the king of clubs decides, well, that's actually king of hearts, decides, you know what, I'm going to be on top. Oh well. So let's make their little mouth, and that ace of spades was eaten right then and there. And when he was eaten, you give a belly scratch, you can actually see that that ace is gone. And all 3 of these aces have now been devoured. And I mean, so now the kings decided, you know what, we're hungry, there are no more aces within the deck, right? Well, there is that ace of clubs, but nobody really likes the ace of clubs, just throwing that out there. So the kings had an interesting plan. They were going to go into the jungle, and let's put them alternate colors. They were going to go into the jungle, which is depicted by the deck, obviously. And the king of hearts walks into the jungle, and the king of spades attacks him whenever he had his back turned. And after a little while, there was no evidence of the king of hearts. It's very interesting, because the king of spades then goes into the jungle looking for some food, and the king of diamonds attacks him, and there was no evidence of him at all. Now, the next king, king of diamonds, walked into the jungle, and the king of clubs finally had his moment. He was alone on top, but now, even though he ate everyone else, he was completely full. He went into the jungle, but he couldn't find himself any food. All the kings were gone except for him. All the aces were gone. He passed out. He had a spirit guide, if you will, that took him to a campfire. And the interesting thing is, at that campfire, there were the 4 kings. You see? There were the 4 kings, and you know what's on the inner circle of that campfire? 3 aces. Hello. With this cartomatic adventure, I would like you, the watcher, the viewer, the person looking at this and me ranting, to check out Aaron Stone, YouTube user, Magic of the Stone, all one word, of course. Yeah, find him on YouTube. Good stuff. Got a lot of personality. I like it. Makes me laugh. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. And, aw, that broke. Oh well. You know, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you keep waiting, because I am going to try to post a lot more pretty soon. It just depends what I'm doing, I guess. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, and please visit my site, morethanapastry.com, which, hopefully soon, is going to have a lot of revision. It's going to actually look really good. Right now it looks kind of basic, but I still like it. Still makes me happy. Be sure to send me an email or something. Say hi. Goodbye. I'll see you soon.